Welcome in the second of 3 parts of our report of the 2016 Libya Rally, the toughest, longest, most beautiful desert rally in Morocco. 2,700 kilometers over 7 stages, going from the south of Morocco near the Algerian border to the north to the Mediterranean over these beautiful stages. And we start off with stage 3 from Ish to Mahmid, 415 kilometers, 410 against the clock. And it's very rough terrain with a lot of fesh, that powdery sand in which you get stuck quite easily. It's very tough for the bikes and for the quads. And you try to keep up the speed and try to get through these desert roads. Here's Miriam Paul, the leader in the standings.
Het laatste deel, een stukje duin.
Last part, bit of dunes, and then a bit fesh. How was that? Well, the dunes were not that agreeable. Really, dunes were the first real dunes, and I almost dropped it on the very first dune. But I could correct that and continue, and that was tough. And then the part after that, the fesh was so hard. Indeed, that fesh, that flowery sand, very tough. Here's the 315, the Land Cruiser of Martin van den Broek. His first real rally. And they're doing quite good. Bit more experience for these French guys and women. Jerry and Sophie Bunel in the 2-wheel drive Comet buggy. Very beautiful, very fast car. Second in this stage. Rolls Holderman and Marcel Blankenstein in the 4x4 Centro Mermelo Toyota. Doing well today as well, finishing 4th in the 4x4 category. Not such a good day for Jacques Lomans in his Toyota, because he has to stop halfway through the stage.
Ja, we hadden gisteravond al
Yesterday we had power steering problem and we switched the pump. But today, halfway through the stage, some 30 k's for the checkpoint, the oil came out of the steering house and it was impossible to drive the car. We went to the CP, we were still quickest, but then we drove to the bivak over the roads. Then we needed a new steering part, but it was the wrong steering part. It was for a Nissan, not a Toyota. So the mechanics went to Zangora and fabricated the part themselves, but it was impossible to make it in time, so I have to skip the stage. The truck for Jannis van Kasteren Jr. And he's having a lot of fun, he says. Very tough roads, as you can see here, for those trucks.
Dus we hebben een super dagje gehad eigenlijk.
We had a great day up until now. And then there was well, what broke off, guys? Oh, there was a bolt in the steering arm, and it just simply broke off. And that's it. Here we are. It's unfortunate it's right here. If it would have happened there, it would have been more comfortable. He can still smile. Michiel Becks, Edwin Kuipers. No problems for them. So flat out. The RSSV. A great stage for them.
We hebben wederom een fantastische dag gehad.
Yeah, fantastic day today. Yesterday was a good result, and today as well. We gave it our all to cross the line in first with Yamaha, and that's what we did. The only car that overtook us was Martin van den Brink, so I'm happy. He's José Manuel Fernandez, the Spaniard from Belgium, or the Belgian from Spain, as you wish, with his Polaris. Eric Lohmans defending the family name after his dad had to retire. The Bowler Wildcats driving a good stage once again. Among the front runners, as is the Mitsubishi of Vincent Thijs, performing well this year. He's second overall after 3 stages. And the Bowler Wildcats of Algerian Fodil Alahoum, he wins stage 3 in the car division. And this is the overall winner, Portuguese truck driver Elisabete Jacinto. It was a good stage for us. We drove rather hard, and when the suspension was good, we drove hard. And then it was less efficient, so we had to slow down a bit. And we had some navigation problems, but fortunately the others had some problems as well. We found the right way quicker than them, and so we won the stage, and we're happy. And Elisabetta is not the only female driver in this Libya rally. We're the very first completely female rally team in the world. And complete, it's not just me and my co-driver Yvette, but every mechanic and every other part of the team. So we're 5 women driving this rally. It's the end of day 3. Everybody is safe in the bivak of Mahmit, with Mirjam Pohl leading in the bike category, Pedro Di Roarte in the car category, and Igor Bouwens, the Belgian, in the truck category. Time to relax, because there's a lot more to come, of course, in the Libya rally. A lot more dunes. But they're well taken care of in the bivak. Next stage then, around Mahmit, 202 kilometers. Only 202 kilometers, but a very, very difficult stage. Almost nothing but sand, sand and sand. You have to start off in the wet with a lot of fesh, then twice through the dunes of Chigaga. Very, very challenging, as it is for the bikes. And it's another stage win for Dutch rider Mirjam Pohl, comforting her lead after this Mahmit stage of 200 kilometers. Here's Janis van Castro Sr. in his Polaris, and with this buggy through the dunes. Perfect terrain for such a car. Doesn't a car for everybody. Look at the Bunel car. They have a slight difficulty with the right front suspension, and they have no spare parts left, unfortunately. That's the end of the rally for them. Jacob van den Houten in there, Desert Warrior 314. Getting to the sand, the Mahmit Challenge. And here's Martijn van den Broek and Joop Willems. They had a good stage, but they had to stop a bit longer at the second checkpoint.
Het ging eigenlijk supergoed.
It went very well, and after the 2 rows of dunes, and then we arrive at CP2, we stop and we just check the water even, and we put some water in, and it kept going. Just 5-liter waters in, another bottle, and another bottle, and it was nothing there. A slight technical problem for Marius Rader as well in his McRae.
We stonden in de duinen een paar andere.
We were in the dunes, we were helping other cars. And at that time the starter engine broke, and that was not the only problem. And there was another, the reverse was impossible, so we had it difficult to get to the stage. But they made it anyway in that beautiful grey. Very tough stage for Jan Moy in his Nissan Navara as well. And here's the Porsche of the Italian Agostino Rizzardi. He goes through the dunes in a quite fluent and quite spectacular way. He has a lot of experience, of course. It's his 4th Libya rally. Ronald Scholderman lacks experience in the dunes. As you can see, he takes it careful, which is wise. But this is the good stuff for Scholderman with his 4-liter V8 Lexus engine in his Toyota. You can let the power speak. But the sand is the most important bit of this stage. It doesn't have to wonder that there's 5 SSVs in the top 5, with the Yamaha of Michiel Becks leading. And in 6th, first of the car, the Ford Cruiser from the Zutar team. And look at the stage here, how beautiful this is.
Mensen die zeggen dat.
The people are saying that the birth of a child or getting married is the most beautiful day of your life, but for me, this is the most beautiful. With a truck through the dunes, you have to do it. Very understandable from Janus van Kasteren, and it was a great day for him and co-drivers Erwin van den Bos and Frank van Hoof. But trouble for Elisabeth de Jacinto, the stage winner from the day before. The truck did not make it over the dune. She gets help from her big rival Martin van den Brink. They did have some trouble in the beginning of the rally, but he manages to pull the truck straight. I think I had a bit too much confidence. I went over a dune, but it was too steep, and like my truck does not have enough power, it stopped and it fell over.
Il a perdu de vitesse et après il est tombé.
So a big thank you to Martin van den Brink with his powerful Renault, getting Elisabeth back in line.
Ja, we zagen al van een kilometer.
Yeah, we knew a kilometer away that she was on her side, and then we decided that we would help her. Then we had a problem ourselves, so we were stuck on a dune top, but Jos was behind us, so we had the time to pull her straight. So what else can you do if a woman is lying on her side and help her? Here's the Iveco race truck of Igor Bouwens with the engine he bought from Gerard de Rooij. This is the end of part 1. See you after the break. Welcome back in the Libya rally. This is stage 5, Mahmid to Merzouga. And the Libya Rally, of course, is an excellent stage to try out some new products, like an air suspension.
Waarom kiezen mensen voor luchtvering?
Why do people choose air suspension? Well, people choose air suspension because it's more comfortable. From we heard that people that drove with this car, journalists, that it's very comfortable driving in this car. And we did have a lot of cases with us, so a heavyweight, but it was still very comfortable. That's the most important. And of course, safety is important as well. You can drive well, comfortable. That comfortable cars are a bit weak, but not with the air suspension. It never weakens a very stable car. 6:30 in the morning. Start for the first of the bikes for stage 5. The legendary Dakar stage, 350 kilometers from Mahmid to Marzouga. Very varied stage with a mix of rocks, fast parts, and then the canyons, the dunes of Recusina. Difficult stage for Eddie Verzeil. Having trouble to get through the difficult parts. Still a very nice stage to enjoy. Here's Max Hunt, one of the young big talents. He's almost daily in the top 3 and it's only his second rally. Tougher it is for Michael Lundberg, who has second time in the stage. After the stage, I should say, in the overall classification, because the leader is still Mirjam Pol. Good result again for the Dutch lady. And here are the SSVs in trouble for Patrick van Eften, and his Polaris left front breaks off. He manages to get back to the asphalt where his service crew could pick him up. Not an easy problem to solve, this one. And here's the green Nissan Patrol of probably the oldest competitor in this Libya rally, the near 80-year-old Wout Verzeil, still having a lot of fun in the car.
We hebben wel het een en ander meegemaakt.
Yes, it was a tough day today, a lot of dust. You don't want to know what happened to us today.
2 dagen te gaan, morgen de
2 days to go. Tomorrow there will be dunes. So you think you can get through without technical problems? Yeah, for the moment everything is okay, but that's the case at every start. So your son is driving here as well. He's on a bike. You've driven on a bike as well. Is this nice to drive together with your son? Yes, of course it is. It's wonderful to drive together. It's a bit worrisome because I know driving on a bike is a bit more dangerous. So I'm always happy when I get the notice that he's safely at the end of the stage.
En zonder al te veel brokken.
Jackie Lomans is back in the rally, going flat out now. He's out of contention for the overall win, of course, after problems in stage 3. So you go for stage wins then.
Jackie, de 5e rit vandaag?
Jackie, 5th stage. It was a good stage for you. Yeah, this morning I was not that motivated because for overall we're no longer competing. And then at the CP we saw we had a good time, so we accelerated a bit and we stopped for changing tire pressure. But it went well. It was a poor vision though. It was sometimes a bit dangerous, maybe because of the wind and the dust. But it went well. We won the stage. It's the only desert warrior Jacob van den Outenaar and Daan de Graaf. A good day after some troublesome days. Always nice to have a good one. Rudy Verheyen and Dave van der Boer in the Art of Speed SSV in the Can-Am Maverick. Somewhere halfway in the SSV rankings. Here's the Toyota of Stolderman and Blankenstein again. Trying to find a way through the stage. Michel Students with co-driver Tom De Leeuw in the Hilux Proto Team Forain car. Long wheelbase car, as you can see. A lot of pickers today, like this side of Springbok of the French duo Renault Pimion. No stage wins, but a good overall result. And here Marius Reder getting to the finish of the stage. Improved a lot in June driving compared to last year.
Vorig jaar waren we echt...
Last year we didn't know how to do the June, so we didn't really like it. But this year we managed to do it. What are the most important lessons that you took here in the Dunes? Well, you can't go always flat out. You have to take it easy sometimes, which is not always easy because I like to go fast. So we had some problems, but we take our time now, and when there's a situation we can't get through, we just reverse and we try another way. So it works fine, so we don't get stuck. No problems then for the green Yamaha of Bex, who ends up as the second of the SSV today. And the first one in the stage goes to José Manuel Fernandez.
On a bien démarré.
We had a good start. After a few kilometers we had some navigation problems, but nothing really serious. So we got into a rhythm and we drove the stage without mistakes, without problems. So a perfect stage, and we're very happy. And here's a truck of the Dutch Desert Wings team. Beautiful truck, but it has had his problems.
Hoe is het met de truck? Ik denk dat we
Yeah, the truck, we're getting a bit better, but I think we have to wait a bit before we get to Dakar. There you go. Self-knowledge is important. The Mammoet truck of Martin van der Brink has to make a lot of lost time, had a penalty as well, but he knows how to go fast, Van den Brink, even through these dunes. Look at this, masterfully done. It's Christoph Stroh in the Van der Horst Racing Ginaf. Good stage for them, and Art Schoonis with the tough truck. Igor Bowens, second in the stage, and he keeps his first position overall after stage 5. His dad Grigor, who could not drive due to health problems, will be very proud of his son. And these are the standings. Mirjam Paul is leading the bike classification, has almost an hour in hand over Lundberg and Hunt, but the difference is very small between those two, and then Van der Wijn and Van Bergijk. In the cars, it's the Spanish SSV driver Fernandez leading from another SSV, Bex, then Thijs with the Mitsubishi, Renault in 4th, and Lomans in 5th. And leading the trucks is Bowens, another Belgian from Smink, 45 minutes behind almost. Van den Brink in 3rd, Schoonis and Verheiden. There's 2 stages left in the Libya rally. And we'll show them to you in the 3rd and final part of our report of the 2016 Libya rally. See you soon.